So when shippers are moving goods from Asia to the US, the inclination is to say, how do I touch the US as fast as possible?
They think about the time on the sea, on the ocean, okay? And they say, oh, it's going to be much faster to go from one way to another, etc. But here we're trying to take the full journey, and we don't want to deal only with the journey, but also like accounting for uncertainty and risk into it.
We believe that shippers may underestimate some of the effort and cost it takes once you get to the US. You can arrive on the West Coast faster than you can arrive in a port like Savannah. But once you get there, the clock starts ticking. And there are a lot of sources of variability when you get to that West Coast port and start the journey back east. That adds a lot of time and it adds a lot of costs.
The going from Asia to LA is the fastest by far. But then most of the players, they want to go with train to Atlanta because otherwise it costs them a lot more money to do it. So then they have to wait in the port. Okay? At one point they're transferred to a transload location for many of them. Then they have to wait there, they have to be processed at one point, and then they have to get to the rail yards and then wait again, okay? And then there's the schedules of the train.
So all those steps are incremental to the movement in Savannah, where you're going to move a 40-foot box and run it right off the port, typically via truck if you're moving to a destination like Atlanta. The port infrastructure and the terminal infrastructure in the West Coast is older, it's more established, but it's complicated. Savannah is a single owner port and terminal system with on-dock rail for both the Norfolk Southern and the CSX. Savannah has grown by design and is relatively efficient compared to most other U.S. ports in terms of getting a box off the vessel and in the hands of a driver who's going to then move that box to Atlanta by truck.
It's not just the ship, it's not just getting it to the port, it's the combination of everything, and that's what affects the clients.